Hi everyone. Today I'm excited to present performance insights on coaching for store managers. This is a summary slide where we are talking about what is a problem statement, what is a proposed solution, what is the business impact and opportunities, or what could be our hypothesis, what is our MVP recommendation, and what could be a cost and timeline. This is basically a brief summary of our entire project. Our objective is ambitious but clear: to empower our store managers with AI-driven insights and actionable recommendation. We want to simplify their data analysis, enhance their decision-making, and ultimately improve store performances, driving productivity and sales growth across our 1,400 plus stores and for our 60,000 store associates. We want to include it will be an iterative approach, and we want to include the human in loop feature so that we can constantly improve our recommendation. The model will be based on the internal data and as well as the store SOPs. The core problem we are solving is one of complexity and friction. Right now, our store leaders, district and general managers, spend far too much time each day jumping across a dozen different dashboards and reports. They are manually distilling data, trying to connect dots between various coaching points and selling behaviors. The process is not just inefficient and inconsistent, it is also not real time. This means critical issues are often caught too late, and valuable in shift opportunities to drive sale and improve the guest experience are missed. With this machine learning capability, we want to achieve 5 things, or we see an opportunity is in 5 areas. Number 1, drive associate productivity, efficiency, and sales growth. Second, real-time performance alerts from reactive to become proactive. Third, store-level analytics. Instead of going into multiple dashboards, we want to introduce a chatbot where store managers and general managers can go and ask and prompt the agent. The fourth is the data-driven coaching prompts and coaching templates. We also wanted to provide the weekly and the daily summary to our executive team and as well as DMs and GMs. And the last one is the 360 operational views, which tell us that which associate, what are the conversion rates at the associate level, store level, and the overall level, and what are the guest sentiments and the scheduling data. The next one is the opportunity and value. Here we are covering 4 main things. One is, what is the selected problem? We already defined that. We have too many tools. We have too many KPIs to triage. It's a wall of numbers, and we want to comprehend that. It is very hard to diagnose drivers quickly. Actions are not consistently SOP linked. The second is the business value. The third is the feasibility, and fourth is the ML advantage. How we can use machine learning to solve this problem. If we go to the next slide, we have an overview of the business value, user value, and the technical value. First, the business value is immense. This is not about saving time. It is about amplifying our ability to meet and exceed sales target. By providing proactive insights, we can directly impact key metrics like revenue and brand perception and improve overall employee satisfaction and eNPS score. This is about driving growth and fostering a peak positive work environment. We can see in both operational, revenue, and brand. The next is the user value. The user value is centered on empowerment. We want to empower our store leaders to make faster, more informed decisions. Imagine a manager, instead of digging through data, receiving a clear alert like conversion dropped 5% versus last year. Focus on greeting ratio. We can enable cross-store knowledge sharing from top performance and streamline data access, which boosts productivity, job satisfaction, and leader confidence and efficiency. One of the main problem with the current state is that the high-performing stores can't share their learnings with the low-performing store. By getting their data using the machine learning for the low-performing stores, we can learn from the high-performing stores and apply those learning to the low-performing stores. The last one is the technical value. We have the data foundation we needed. Most KPI data already exist in our data lake. Our store ops dashboards and labor data from UKG. An ML and LLM based system give us a distinct advantage. It can translate complex KPI pattern into readable explanation and generate prioritized next best action. And critically create a reusable, scalable, and standardized solution that will mature our data and analytics capabilities as a company. Let's move to the next slide. The business understanding. This is something which we already discussed in prior slides. We want to go from reporting to the execution, one trusted view of KPI health plus drivers, and deliver SOP links recommendation plus coaching. Our primary users will be the district managers and the general managers. District managers will prioritize stores, prep visits, and calls, and general managers will daily prioritize plus the coaching movements. The input data would be the KPI trends plus targets, promo calendar, promotions, labor, staffing signals, staffing needs, inventory, out of stock, shrink. We are thinking to take hybrid ML system, which will have a combination of KPI layer, triggers, constraint LLM. The output would be very clear. Why this happened, what is the root cause, and what are the next best action, which will be filled into the SOPs that we already have for our store managers. This is also an opportunity for us to create new SOPs while we go through this journey. The next is so as we define our problem statement, as we understand our data, as we know, it will be a combination of our structured data, which is in the form of the tables, which are the sales performance, store KPIs, and also in the form of the unstructured data, which is the SOPs, based on which the recommendation would be built in. Now, let's define what will be the solution for this. Solution and how we will measure the success. So what is a solution? Our objective is to move leaders from reactive reporting to proactive execution. The ML problem we are solving, is this. Given stores and district KPIs, sales target, and contexts like promotions, can we generate a daily or a weekly output that answers 3 simple questions? What is happening? Why is it happening? And what should we do about it? The output won't just be data, it will be a hybrid of insights, including real-time alerts, store-level analytics, and data-driven coaching prompts. For example, a weekly coaching summary could be auto-generated with associated highlights, all mapped directly to our standard operating procedures. Success will be measured rigorously. We will track outcome matrix, which is the business impact, salesperson to goal, conversion, UPT, average ticket, shrink, and of course, guest satisfaction through NPS. But we will also track output matrix to ensure our model is performing well. This includes SME agreement on the accuracy of insights, the appropriateness of recommendation, and user engagement through email opens and clicks. A critical metric here is no hallucination, ensuring our system is grounded in data and approved SOPs. The next is our iterative validation plan. So as we discussed, it will be a hybrid approach. The govern KPIs, anomaly triggers, plus constraint LLM narrative. We know that building trust in a new system is paramount. So we will validate a solution through careful iterative plan. First, we will start with data readiness and KPI reconciliation for a small set of stores. We are thinking to start with 9 stores. that give us the statistical significance to ensure our number match the dashboards a leader used today. Next, we will run offline evaluation where our subject matter expert labels our moral summaries and recommendations, confirming they are correct, actionable, and aligned with our SOPs. From there, we will do a dark launch, testing the system internally to refine our user experience and strengthen our safety guardrails. The most crucial phase is a field pilot using an A/B or stepped wedge design. This will allow us to scientifically measure time saving and KPI movement against a control group of stores. Finally, we will create a closed loop refinement process, capturing the action taken in the field and their outcomes. This data will be used to improve our recommendation engine over time. This is the sample output that how it could look like on a Google Cloud platform. This will be refreshed in the real time. There will be a chatbot that will be embedded within this view. Users can receive this within their emails, within their Teams chat, and they will also have a designated place via SSO where they can go and access this application. The next one is the key ML design, system design decision. So now let's talk about the system design. We have made 3 key decisions to ensure a successful MVP. Number 1, key design decisions, risk to watch, and mitigations, operational plus technical. The number 1 is the batch inference. For our MVP, we are choosing batch inference delivering insights in daily and weekly emails. This perfectly matches the current operational cadence of our field leaders and simplifies the initial technical build, allowing us to focus on reliability from day one. The next is human in the loop. We are deliberately starting with human in the loop workflow. In beginning, our experts will review outputs to ensure quality and SOP alignment. This helps us build trust and allow us to automate progressively and responsibly. The last one is a hybrid architecture. A model is hybrid. We use deterministic governed logic for the core KPI map. This is our truth layer, so everyone trusts the numbers. On top of that, we will have a layer ML for anomaly detection and use a constrained LLM grounded in our approved playbooks to translate complex data into readable and actionable insights.